What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MacroCrunch YouTube channel. Happy New Year again to you. I know it's around the 13th as of the time I'm recording this, so we're getting a little bit into January now. But don't worry, I know videos have been slow so far this year, but I've got a lot of content planned for the rest of this year. A lot more things like famous daily diets, more challenges, sort of more trying things for a week and seeing what happens, that sort of thing around nutrition and fitness. So stay tuned for all of that later in the year, but coming sooner than you think. Today we're back with a standard little review video. I've got my protein shaker, I've got a whey protein sample, and that only means one thing. So let's take a look at the Impact Whey Protein cereal milk flavour by MyProtein. Let's get into it, shall we? So the cereal milk flavour from MyProtein it says it's limited edition. I've seen it on there quite a lot, so I'm not sure how limited it really is, to be honest. The packaging looks quite cool. It's not just a standard sort of white and blue that they usually do. I know it is white and blue, but there's like a little bit more of a pattern to it, which is quite cool. Let's take a look at the macros. So for a 25 gram sample, which this is, or that would be a standard scoop in a full bag of the stuff, you're looking at 99 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates and 19 grams of protein. So the macros, fantastic. I actually really like whey protein powders when they're a little bit lower on the calories. Typically the ones I tend to take, I take a casein most of the time, which is 114 per scoop. So sitting at around 99, it's quite a nice rounder number almost. It's almost 100, and I think it's nice to have lower calories for things like this. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack into it, get it into the shaker, give it a little mix up, and see what we think. Okay, so we've now got it all shaken up in the shaker bottle. Again, sorry it's not clear. I don't have a clear shaker, otherwise I would use them. However, this is different. I was nicely gifted these glasses, so I'm going to put it in there so you can see what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Okay, so as you can see, it just looks like milk, to be honest. I did this with water, as it directed to do. But it does look like milk. It's quite thick as well, quite foamy, so it sounds fizzy as well, but I'm quite interested to see what this is going to be like, so yeah. Cheers. Okay, so first impressions is quite ominous as to cereal milk now that I think about it, right? The flavour is good. It's quite nice, it's quite creamy, it's quite... For mixing it with water, I did around 500 millilitres. It's quite thick, so I like that personally. If you don't, add more water. Or add less water. However, by ominous, I mean that the flavour cereal milk, there's a lot of cereal, right? Now, personally, if I was to say what is the best milk to drink after you've consumed cereal out of it, quite a weird way to put it, but whatever. Probably Cocoa Pops, right? Not sponsored, not said to say that or anything. This obviously is not. However, it does have like a kind of like Cheerio honey hoop sort of vibe to it, in a way. It does taste like the milk after you've had cereal out of it. So I'm going to go in for a second sort of swig and just see what I think of it again. The flavour's quite good. To be honest, actually, thinking more of it now, it's like, often you'll see in these protein reviews that I've done, I'll link some up in the corner here, I often say that it's got quite a proteiny flavour or like quite an artificial flavour. This really doesn't. This is a flavour I think I could do a whole bag of and not get bored of it. Typically, if I buy a bag of protein powder, let's say a kilo, if I do a scoop a day, by the end of the bag, the last probably 20-30 scoops, I'm like, I don't really like this flavour anymore. I'm quite bored of it. But this, I think I could probably do a whole bag of. It's not too overpowering. It's not too sweet. There's nothing about it which is too much. And to me, I think this is it's quite nice, to be honest. I do like it. I'm a big fan of this. And I think I may even get myself a little bag of this stuff, to be honest. Especially since the calories are low, this could be quite good for my sort of beginning of the year cut. So let's stop the waffle and I'll give my final thoughts on this. Overall, the flavour is actually really good. It's not a flavour I could see myself getting bored of, especially for like a whole bag. I wouldn't buy this over and over and over again. This wouldn't be like my be all and end all protein shake. It wouldn't be my one single flavour I'd ever consume. That being said, it is pretty good and I could see myself using this regularly. And I could even see you being able to add other flavourings to it, maybe with flavour drops and kind of changing it a little bit and making it quite enjoyable. Also, the macros are phenomenal on this. 99 calories for a scoop and 19 grams of protein. Pretty good, to be honest. I mean, like I say, it's one of the lower calorie protein options I've ever seen. So overall, this is a really good product. And in a way, I'm kind of sad I just got a sample of it. But that being said, it was gifted to me anyway, so I can't really complain. I'm going to give this an 8.9, to be honest. And I know that's ridiculously high, 8.9 in the bottom corner. It is ridiculously high, right? And I don't think anything else has got up in the top end of the 8s of all the reviews I've done. The reason I'm giving it this is because it's so easy to drink. It's not too sweet, it's not too artificial. There's nothing that's too much in it, like I said. The macros are great, the flavor's great. I can't see myself getting bored of this. Overall, this is a great product. And even with water, I imagine if you mix this with milk, it will be like really good. It will be really, easy to consume and enjoyable to consume. So yeah, guys, 8.9 in the bottom corner. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you never miss a video. Follow us over on the MacroCrunch Instagram. It's at MacroCrunch down here at the bottom in the middle, as always. You know it by now. Also, click the beacons link in the bottom of the description to catch more from Macro. And drop a comment if you've tried this before and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. But that's it, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.